Dalkwan ndo mana egenti. Ekene m nwoke kene nwanyị. Wee sị ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Asị m mmiri ata na m azụ nwere. Nke onye chiri onye azụ elu. Onye nna na onye n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1 na Biafra land. Wee sị asị m ka ọ maalụ gị mma n'ụbọchị nke tata. Ana m ekenekwa the leader of indigenous people of Biafra in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Si na ọ ga-adịrị gị mma. Wee na-ekenekwa head of directorate of state DOS. Wee na-asị na ọ ga-adịrị unu mma. Na-ekene every IPOB media warriors and every IPOB principal officers. Ekene m onye ọbụla. Na-ekenekwa our legal team niile. Wee sị na ọ ga-adịrị anyị niile na mma. Mmiri ezo ego mana ozogo ezo. Mana ọ ya agbacha. Ihe m bịara ikwu tata bụ my own opinion na issue na-aga on gbasara Aloy Ejimakor na over court case Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and every other thing. Mana before m ga-ekwu anything m ga-ekwu n'ụbọchị nke tata, m ga-appreciate godu Chief Mike Ozekome, onye nke gbagolo ezigbo mbọ towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Gbakwa n'ezigbo mbọ iji wee redeem the image of IPOB before the world and before the contraption called Nigeria. Na-ekenekwa our erudite barrister Nnamdi Kanu for his sacrifice and all effort, not just on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but on also to IPOB members for his sacrifice. And I pray that all his effort and the sacrifice will never be in vain. He will be remembered for his work and the effort. I say, bless him for that. Now, analogo man, wee gbakọ ihe niile na-aga gbakọcha ma wepụ. Wee sị na my own opinion, m ga-like ka IPOB leadership nye the directive ka every attack on Ejimakor stop good for now. Ha naghị eme to respect Aloy Ejimakor, no. Ha naghịkwa na-eme na a na-atụ ya ụjọ, no. Mana ihe ha ga-eji ihe mụwa ji ekwu bụ na since Obia is in charge of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case, and since the leadership of IPOB make go their stand very clear, which is understandable. Never IPOB stand even discharged and acquitted, because only discharge and acquit any bail question grant again. Mana since all happen to go that now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, whom is also a member of Directorate of State, who gave the authorization for Aloy Ejimakor to proceed with what he's doing now. I am standing on that, on the respect of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's decision. To respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's decision, and also as the highest commander and the supreme leader of indigenous people of Biafra, we happy Ejimakor for now, and until Mazi apụta, then onye ọbụla ajụzie question ọ chọrọ ịjụ, then I chelụkwanụ for the answers. Because as it is now, on a sandomu anologoman check anya, on a hakwem kowang that nanga pota. Their drag wa Aloy Ejimakor. The same Aloy Ejimakor can represent mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Offiolaro ka ịkọwalụ onye nne nwere nghọta ka ọ ghọta such thing. Yes, I'm the game Aloy Ejimakor gba wee nweta that position on. I'm the blackmails and the other things on me, but it's a game of smartness. For his mind, all is smarter than the leadership of blood smartness. Ndị Igbo na-atụ inu na-asị na ọ maka onye nwe ewu ka eji ahapụ ewu. Ọ bụghị ọ na-akara ata ewu amaka. Mana ọ maka onye nwe ka eji ahapụ ya. M ga-alaiki ka anyị bụ ndị IPOB jiri maka maazị Nnamdi Kanu's respect anyị nwere ebe ọ nọ n'ugwu anyị na-akwanyere maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Jiri maka hold our angers, hold good our grievances until maazị Nonwe apụta, because our focus now kwesịrị on the freedom of maazị Nnamdi Kanu and the restoration of Biafra. A lot of people are like this my broadcast. A lot of people are like, yeah, but I have to say it the way it is. Mana obugo na like ya. Akpogbu na ma akpogbu. Obu na okwu ma adịla gị mma. Tufuo nya ma gị tufune maka na ofu mbọsị anya m ike ịbalụ gị ulu. Unu n'anya n'ihe niile mmegolu na IPOB. All these things and the hijacking of money. It is yeah, a game of smartness, a game of outsmarting one another. So since the Kanu family has smarted some of the leadership to take over the finance and the other things, because on water na maazị Nnamdi Kanu, whom we are following, whom is our leader, Gebono Kata, the whole DOS, I laid this now in charge of his case. There is something deeper, and there is something behind it. And also, actually, I appreciate Mazi Benjamin Madbug for his boldness and the Noja confront issue. And on this, having said this, actually, our people matter ebe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand. IPOB be one family. IPOB were just one leader, one leadership, one structure, and one Eastern Security Network. And you two IPOB, three IPOB. Once you are not in IPOB, you are not representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once you are out of IPOB, you are not talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are just talking as a Biafra. You have the right and the free speech to talk about your freedom. But you cannot say you are speaking on behalf of IPOB or you are representing IPOB in any way. From when you speak for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB, you must be in the chain of command of IPOB, which is command and control. And then as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they consign, he is the leader of IPOB and they have a structure and the leadership, which is DOS, led by Mazi Chika Edoziem, the head of Directorate of State. And anything Hanwaku be game. IPOB, you have every right to quit. Before you quit, ask yourself one simple question: why do you started in the first place? In the first place. So that is why you see every attack on Aloy Ejimakor I am pleading and not any order. I am not giving any order. I am saying my mind that every attack should stop now. The leadership, although they have not lose focus for once, but for saying sake, let them focus on what they have been doing, which is yielding fruit, because we are seeing everything. And also keep silent on Aloy Ejimakor until mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. Then we will know, and everyone will know the way forward. Our priority now, our primary agenda should be the health condition of mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Haven't heard him speak like mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I know, because the voice him for yesterday, oh may God, all restore my spirit back, because he speak like lion he is. All he speak like Odum he is. And that very voice, I reason beyond something there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ejiharu, he is not healthy enough. He forced himself, almost using his last energy, to make that very statement yesterday, which should be our own primary concern, how to bring mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. Yes, many of us are not behonime, and you have the experience of inonime. Also, go to below one room, a furniture, tinye AC, tinye internet, tinye TV, nyegi phone. Man, just one room ki ase again alone. In on 2-3 days, for how painful it is to be insulated from other people's. For how painful it is. I know a lot of things have gone wrong, which need to be fixed. But as it is now, every media warrior should focus on the real enemies. On the real enemies, which is the Nigerian government and those mazi Nnamdi Kanu mention in his statement, those that is kidnapping. Because Amaham, why is kidnapping part of freedom? For those of you who are engaging in kidnapping, or those of you who are supporting those that are kidnapping people, the question is, Keka kidnapping or killing our own engage restore Biafra, or Keka the world engage intervene because you are wasting the innocent blood of those that you're supposed to protect. Those equally protect. Why Ejebuha? Are you doing that? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Patako Tuogi for killing Ondibo, or you become the head of that Directorate of State? Hey, for killing Ndibo, I become the commander of ESN. Oh, for killing Ndibo, I become the head of indigenous people of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never, ever appreciate you for any reasons. He will never. Now, you don't want to get this question. Care the purpose of killing? Some of you will say, you are kidnapping to get money. The moment you kidnap, that moment you are no longer a freedom fighter, you are just a common criminal. And the Biafra land cannot harbor a common criminal. Biafra land cannot harbor a common criminal. Criminality is not part of the movement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand for justice and equity. And above all, stand on the truth. That is why at times, Ujumisi, but I keep on standing on the truth. Because I know whom my mentor is. I'm a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Within 3 years, Dave Umahi, when he was a Ebonyi State governor, he made a simple statement that I will create a parallel IPOB, which he succeeded in doing. But the truth remains that we have known whom the parallel government is, or parallel IPOB is, because they are the one kidnapping with the name of IPOB. And that from Biafrans, Ndi Igbo niile no. Kiuno malo that now anything kidnapping, anything criminal activities, it have a strategy from Undilo. This is a strategy for those that hate mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nde po mazi Nnamdi Kanu asi. It have a strategy. Hageji we name where he will develop hatred. Ebe mazi Nnamdi Kanu no. He will develop hatred. Ebe the IPOB no. So that mbe kutelugi oku IPOB. Isimba no ndo bumado ndo ngobala. Or if for this year Janako, ndị kapatako na juazie gị or na ka ị ga-eji restore Biafra. Or na ka Biafra nwa ga-esi wedi. To be honest with you, ihe niile a na-emebu because of na Mazi anọrọ ya. All na Mazi ya. All these things could have been stopped long time. Oma bido di ebido ko for this ime. That is the fact. That is the fact. Ngewa na mbu nwa afọ Igbo. You as an Igbo man, you as a Biafran person, as an Urobo man, as a German, as any part of Biafra land, ask yourself, is it possible for a group of people who have been dying to protect their people? Is it possible for the same group to just turn around and start killing the people they are dying to protect? It is not possible. That can only happen in Nigeria, not in Biafra. So our people question by now can matter the strategies of the enemy. Ka enemies bulu hanwa gagwa anyị how to move. Gagwa gana control lose our land. It is very painful that some of us have been bidogima IPOB sino hawa nebushishi ndị mmadụ. Ịchọ ịmata ndị na-ebushishi ndị mmadụ. Ịchọ ịmata ha. Jụọ ha, how many times ka ha jidegolu ndị zuru oshi? How many times ka ha jidegolu Fulanis? The main enemy anyị nwe bụ the Fulanis. But the Fulanis mana our people nwe longer truth. Ha will lose our own people when a create network havoc. So there to my own opinion, nga like kenwe a space egejiwe kusigodu ainwa edina tackle the legal team can represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Regardless na yadeho in support of it, but let us keep eye on them and keep on watching without uttering word, without interference. If they succeed in bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, good and fine. But if they not succeed, that will not stop the leadership not to carry out their own assignment in order to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. Because the leadership of IPOB has a burden on them. And that's that now, as all these things are going on, they should also prepare themselves on how to prevent such nonsense from occurring in the future. Because the mistake have already been done. So I call on every Biafrans and lovers of freedom to stand by the IPOB, to stand by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then like in the next court case, can IPOB show solidarity to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Like in the next court case, can IPOB, regardless of the anger, regardless of the grievance, can IPOB show solidarity to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He is our leader. Regardless of what happened, he remains our supreme leader. He remains our savior. He remains our Messiah. He remains the only one all of us are fighting for. So we must not take because of one thing or the other and fail to show the solidarity to him when he needed it. Showing our solidarity is not supporting Kanu or supporting Mafia, Aloy Ejimakor. But it's a mark of respect to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's a sign that every decision he takes, that we also respect it, regardless of how angered we are. That is the truth. That is the truth. So my stand on Aloy Ejimakor is that I will not analyze his characters now or whatever he's doing, because analyzing him now is like repeating the same thing autopilot has been doing by not having lawyer to represent mazi Nnamdi Kanu and attacking the ones that are doing it, that are representing him. So I can't repeat, I can't condemn what autopilot are doing and I will turn around and start doing it. I can't. Since mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said, let him go and apply for the trial and all those things, let us respect the lawyers. Aside the Mandela, let us respect them. Let us respect mazi Nnamdi Kanu decision. Let us respect any decision taken until mazi apota. Let every anger be pending until mazi apota. Because I do unleashed where our anger on Aloy Ejimakor. End of the day, Ojekwana court to represent Onisiani. It doesn't make sense to me. It will sound like foolish to us. And the others people who don't understand what have played inside. Other people namaho ifemego inside. Ama water. Haga sigi. Keki jagbasa lawyer ne represent Onisigi. Keki jagbasa ija no siogo. Manichoko Onisigi pota. This question, so when lucky geji define, when lucky geji answer without being guilty when you are not guilty. And when lucky geji I drug this question. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he lose his senses. The answer is no. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not intact with his senses. The answer is yes. Now he is the one who authorized Aloy Ejimakor to go and represent him. The answer is yes. Now, if he is our leader, why are we now fighting? Or it's not fight because nobody is fighting Aloy Ejimakor. We are just addressing him. So I have not seen anyone fighting him. We are just showing, letting him know the anger of the role he played, that kind of role is not acceptable by anyone. Not even me can accept that. So that is not an attack. But I think we should allow that to lie low now. So that now, after we unleash our anger on him, then he represents mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Those things can naturally. See, I think that we need to stop. We need to. We need to stop until Opota. Because he maybe go. This division, it could go me before. I'm not take anywhere. It will not take us anywhere. Iyenina Kanu family name and Iyenina one name. Betasuya na hunema. All the repercussions and all this thing makweni honya akubuka mazi Nnamdi Kanu na tafia. Mo Iyenina name bu onye gata afọ ya odinjo odima mazi Nnamdi Kanu maka gini onyanwa no na gini no n'ihe mgbu nyanwa no n'ime anyị niile no outside. So ihe ọbụla ime tata bụ mazi gata afia ka anyị juru maka mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwụsị, then ka anyị malụzie ndị ahụ na community crime. Every hands must be on deck on checkmating and getting those, hurting those people kidnap and those people nezuoshi with IPOB. He need the leading, he need the hot to hand down. And I am much aware mazi Nnamdi Kanu pata. In a statement mazi Nnamdi Kanu make. Or say that now. Only 2 minutes. All the kidnapping and all this thing, we we stop. Or drug onye bu the bagaga counter order. Anya malugondi na counter order mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anya malugondi mazi Nnamdi Kanu she let there be peace in Biafra land. Peace. And all these people every eyes and every person need to focus on. If you share her out and they deal with them mercilessly with no pity. Anyone who they kidnap, because kidnapping is not part of freedom. Stealing and criminality is not a freedom fighting. It is a crime. Also, Nigerian police may involve. It is time we confront any person that is instigating this criminality and hunt all of them down. Because I am actually can accumulate where all the criminals before we get them down. The mission now should be hunting the criminal kidnappers, hunting them down, so that the world will know that IPOB are not criminal, that we cannot harbor criminality in our land. So all Nnamdi Bunyegebe saying I recruiting in the name of ESN. Okay, go and kidnap. We get set 1 or 2 people example. You question that now ESN is not kidnapping. The purpose of you kidnapping? The purpose of you committing crime in Biafra land? The every ESN, their well-being are being taken care of by the leadership of IPOB. By the people, Nnamdi Kanu handed over to them to take care of. So the moment they recruit in the name of ESN, automatically he can that Nonya Hablo Ocholo the Mandibu. That Nonya need the because the people now commit this crime against Ndibu. They just want to in Nigeria a reason. A kidnap or a keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon. Nothing more, nothing less. And when he also Hana Bambia, just can we make reasons? Again, we deny Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Kaya release. And what any other thing? A Bunya Gebe, Shini, Newo Geni, Igabi Zuoshi. The land of Biafra will just, the spirit of Biafra will just strike you. That's why many of you, Amahona, 1 or 2 things in may go, but I can't bone anyhow. So I am using this opportunity. Iji wee yokwa onye ọbụla nọ n'ala Igbo a na-akpọsi anya bịa kịta ka ọ bịa join any group. First of all, enwere dịka recruitment of into ESN now. So you na join, mara ihe na join. Ignorance is not an excuse before the law. You have to be careful. You have to be very, very careful. Ekweshi, every hands must be on deck now, searching for those who are making the East not to be peaceful, who are making our people not to go on their daily basis business. You fish them, we fish them out, then put them where they belong. Any kidnapping or killing or torturing our people. I am under our enemy. You see your enemy, how strong you are. You confront all your enemies. Know that all this thing the government in jail no one doesn't get that is not a criminal activities. Manebia our mothers and our fathers, then who join our place. But that is unacceptable. We can't tolerate that. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu green light to the leadership to hunt anyone who engages in criminal activities down, to hunt them down without any mercy. He cannot support any criminal activities anywhere. Malo that you will be hunted down when the time comes. I got hot to get down. Will be dealt with mercilessly. You cannot be pardoned. And when got pardon. So that is why you now. Let us calm down and watch and know the next steps. Kaimaleba easy for now. Our worry is now the health condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nwoke that is nwa ebe ọ nọ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going down gradually, small, ọ na-aga. So anyị niile kwesịrị ka anyị gbakọta aka ọnụ n'ọma America ọ gba ofu. Ka anyị wepụ no pride. And that's our Kanu family, ka ha malụ that na IPOB is the only group who get her speak or that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be handled by just a family, because what he is fighting is not family business. It's not just for his family. He is fighting for a nation, and a lot of nation is fighting him. So I want the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to know that now they need the Biafrans, the entire Biafrans, for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to win this case against Nigeria. Ofosisi ade more here. Achọrọ m ikwu otutu okwu. Aka mbo nwanne unu nwoke MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ. 1. Wesi kamala anyị niile mma ebe ọbụla ị nọ. Wesi ebe ọbụla ifuru ozi a kesa anya. Maka gịnị? The era for us to fight against the enemies and help ourselves is now. Anything I na-eme kita ga na-eme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu affect. Nyanwa ga na-ata ofia. That is why njueshi ka I happen Aloy Ejimakor. Since I can handle issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ka ijilu maka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we happen go there. Ka emechegodi ihe niile. Ọ bụrụ ndị na-ekwu okwu asị gị fuck up no the sour. Ka Mazi pụtagodo apụta first. Then I wee anya nwezi okwu. Ka ọ ghara dị ka onwe action I ga na-take now. Ọ dịzie ka IPOB DOS achọrọ ka Mazi pụta. Ọ dịzie ka ha chọrọ ka Mazi tọ n'ime. Because our people will understanding. Our people are that smart enough to decode ihe the leadership and the media warrior not fighting. The only thing I got for there that they are fighting themselves, they are fighting Kanu lawyers, and they say Simon is not doing it right. The mentality, our people were low mentality, which I fear in all ramifications. Our people were low mentality, low understanding. So water that na is not in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So the best thing, let us keep them silent, and when they finish doing their own, we'll do what we're supposed to do, or we do what we ought to do. Or as they are doing their own, we keep on doing what we're supposed to do. The most important thing is the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the restoration of Biafra. And well, many other things they concern. Person like me, naturally, I'm on politics actually, because more I'm about politics. Only if interested in politics, the heartless. To become a politician is one of the things. You have to be heartless first. Here, that is why you are working on my agenda, on my mission, on politics. Because even by politics, even self, one of my party people are man because so Biafrans are lovers of freedom. The IPOB media warriors and the IPO, the entire Biafrans, please, let's seize the attack on Aloy Ejimakor with the reasons not can handle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case until Mazi apata onye nwoke nyaku. That is my submission. On this note, I say bless you all. Bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Day one. I think this weekend I will be having a program concerning Ihanemen Delta State, because the killing in Delta State will not happen in Urobo and Lokburi. we have to put Aigetinyon because Delta is part of Biafra, and we will not allow them to be slaughtered by the Nigerian Janjaweed. We need to speak out. The killing is too much. The destruction of lives and properties there is too much. And this is the games of the Fulani, which Tompolo and Asari have seen what their greediness have cost them. But nevertheless, we will not abandon them. They are our brothers and sisters. This weekend, I will be having program with one of our brother. Then we will now make we will hit that very area for our people to be wise also. Thank you. I remain blessed. God bless you all.